Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for being here today. We're going to be going over a quick little Their Feelings for You reading. Let me use these cards. I'm going to use these cards. This is a general reading and I'm saying it's timeless. Even if I say current, it doesn't matter. It's timeless. So whenever you see this, you're meant to find it at that particular time. Always check your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Mars for a full picture. So if your sun sign doesn't correlate with the thing that's going on with you currently at this time, or it just doesn't seem like it resonates for you, you got all your other signs to look at that could possibly correlate when it comes to love. Also, if you're in need of a personal reading, miatarot.com right here where my hand is hovering, also in the description box below. And I will be putting the 2-question read back on sale. Those sold out really quick. So, and some of y'all emailed me about when the next discount would be. So I am listening to the request. I'll go ahead and I'll put it back on sale. Okay. However, if you don't want that and you want to do the mini read instead, then mini reads also Sunday. Okay. I think I put it 12 p.m. or 11 p.m. Or 11 a.m. I can't remember, but it's already listed up there. The live is already set, so you should be able to find that. All right. Without further ado, let's go into Aries. All right. What are their feelings for Aries? What are their feelings for Aries? All right, you got somebody here. You got somebody here that wants to keep your connection private or wants to keep it to themselves or doesn't want others to know at this time. You have the Page of Swords here. So it's like they're holding back information. I don't feel like they're holding back information from you per se, but I feel like it's more so of holding back information from others. And it could be you. It could be you. But what you give to this person, they feel like your energy, your spirit, your aura, your connection with this person heals them. It's healed them. They find you to be a perfect match for them with that 10 of Pentacles there. They can see themselves growing old with you. They can see themselves investing fully in you. For some of you, they can see themselves marrying you. But this person feels as though your presence in their life has healed them in a sense with that 4 of Swords in the reverse. Now, in the past, you guys may have separated, or they may have had to keep themselves separate from you because they had other responsibilities that they needed to get rid of, or that they needed to set down. There may have been some sort of issue that got in between the two of you. So I have the Wheel of Fortune here in the reverse with the 10 of Wands in the reverse. In order for them to come back towards you, they knew they needed to get rid of some sort of burden that they were holding. Okay. Give me more on their feelings for Aries. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. They feel like this could go the extra mile. They feel like this could have a lot of potential of emotional growth, foundational growth, stability. You could be dealing with a Leo. There could be Leo in their chart, or there could be Leo in your chart, but they feel at their best with you. Like they are able to conquer anything, really. And at the same time, you also calm them. You're also like, whoever this person is, they feel like you're their yin yang. Okay. You're able to calm the beast. Now, I know I said something about marrying you, didn't I? With that 10 of Pentacles. I have the 4 of Wands here and the Page of Wands. I see them wanting to take that next journey on to building a foundation with you. Some of you they may think about moving in with you, living with you. So you have someone here that they trying to see it through. They trying to see it through. Anything else? Queen of Cups. King of Swords. 10 of Cups. Full card. Right now, things may feel like it's not progressing. I have the 8 of Wands in the reverse. It could feel like things are a little bit stuck. But the way that they see it, you're their person. You're the one that gives them ultimate happiness. You have the 10 of Cups here, and this is you showing up as the Queen of Cups. Very nurturing, very kind, very caring, emotionally stable. So they're feeling as though you are their right choice, because at the bottom of the deck, I have the Fool card here, where they're ready to take a leap of faith towards you. I just dropped the card anyway. Okay. That's what I got for Aries. Let's go on to Taurus. All right, Taurus. How does Taurus person, how are they feeling for Taurus right now at this time? How are they feeling for Taurus at this time? They're very attracted to you. I'll say that. Oof, okay. They're very attracted to you. I feel like there's a lot of sexual energy with this person. I have the Ace of Wands here with the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Now, I don't like the Queen of Wands in reverse, because sometimes that can mean that the person is either materialistic, or it can sometimes mean that Taurus, you might be the other woman or the other man. So I'm gonna dig deeper into that one, but they feel like you're a pretty stable person, like you have it all put together with that Emperor there. Give me a second with this Queen of Wands. Why the Queen of Wands here in the reverse? This could sometimes even mean that you're faking it. So maybe they're trying to hide the fact that they want to jump your bones, but let's just see. Give me a second. Ooh, it could be it's a combination. So I have the 3 of Swords here in the reverse with the 2 of Wands in the reverse. So for some of you, if you don't know, now you know. For some of you, you might be the other person. They may have someone else and need to make a choice between 2 people, especially with that 2 of Wands and the 3 of Swords. That calls to being in a crossroads and needing to make a choice on one person, because you got 2 people. All right. Now, I will go back to what I was saying before, where they are trying to keep intact how they feel in regards to you. Now, what I will say is this as well, especially with this Emperor here, because not only do they see you as being very stable, well put together, but they also are trying to keep themselves in check. And I say this because looking at the past energy, in the past, this person may have come across as a King of Cups in reverse with the Strength card in reverse. So maybe you knew that in some way, shape, or form, they tried to remain detached because they had a weakness to you. And so this makes sense to where this Emperor is here, because they're trying to keep everything in control. They're trying to keep their emotions in check and hold them in. But there's something about you that makes them weak. Okay. Give me a little bit more. Mm. This person may try to walk away from whatever it is that they're currently dealing with because they can't, they don't want to wait anymore in order to be with you with this Three of Wands in the reverse. I have the Hierophant in the reverse, the Three of Cups in the reverse, and the Five of Pentacles. This all screams ending of a relationship and putting themselves out in the cold or putting someone else out in the cold. So I feel like you have someone here that it has made a choice that maybe they haven't let you know, but there's something, you're irresistible to them. They can't help it. All right, Gemini. What are their feelings for Gemini? Don't forget to hit the like button, guys. Help your sister out with the algorithm. Boost me up. Put some comments in there. Just nothing negative, because I block and I delete. So let's keep it all positive on this page. Channel, page, whatever. All right, Gemini. How do they feel for Gemini? Of course, what about it? Ooh, okay, past. Why? I think I need a, I'm about to make one right now. Hold on. I know. Don't start. Just needed to say this, Gemini, before we got started. You have someone that's blaming you for their mental anguish. Okay? This is from their side. Now, if you're like, no, this is what they did to me, cool. Claim that that's your feelings and then go and look at the other signs and see what is what. However, they are saying that they needed a break, like real. I needed a break from Gemini because all they did, okay, so this is the break. You had the Four of Swords in the reverse. All they did was cause nothing but drama, mental anguish, frustration. Like, I had ulcers in my stomach dealing with Gemini. I can't. So they're blaming the shit out of you. So let's start there. Okay. Now, in the past, what they're advising is that you continuously overstepped boundaries, and it left them in a lot of confusion on whether or not they should go or stay. There was something about overstepping boundaries, and also I'm feeling like there may have even been multiple people that were involved with that Seven of Cups in the reverse as well, from what they're saying. Give me more on their feelings. Give me more on their feelings. Give me more. Okay, what are you acknowledging? They're acknowledging what happened and they're trying to get over it. Yeah. You got the Tower at the bottom of the deck. What was the Tower? Being cautious. Okay. Knight of Pentacles. Page of Swords. Gemini. The Tower at the bottom of the deck is them saying you had other things that you was growing in other places that you were keeping secret, that you were being extremely cautious about that information getting out. They're saying you're a cheater. They're saying that you had other things, and they're acknowledging the fact that they need to get over this and that they withdrew all of their energy because of it. King of Pentacles in the reverse. Now, like I said, this could be your feelings. And if that is the case, roles reverse, look at your other signs to see, or if you have their other signs, look at their other signs to see. But you have someone blaming the shit out of you. I'm sorry, Gemini. All right. Let's go to Cancer. Let's go to Cancer. All right, Cancer. What are their feelings for you at this time? At the time that the Cancer sees this, what is the person's feelings towards Cancer? You got another one. You were dramatic, your drama. Let's look. Hold on. Let me get all the numbers, all the cards out. The past energy. Ooh. Let me put the banner back up. Shit. What I will say is this. I'm gonna move this up. What I will say is this. You guys might either be a Gemini Cancer cusper, or your person is a Gemini Cancer cusper. Okay. However, what they're saying is they stopped fooling with you. Like initially they started with you and things was cool. Everything was cool. Everything was good initially with this Page of Cups here, until they found out that you were immature and full of drama. They feel like it was very challenging dealing with you and that they were getting nowhere. There was no growth opportunities with that Seven of Pentacles there. And so in the past, what they may have advised is, once again, you have the no growth. So you have Knight of Pentacles, where things were either stagnant, they stopped completely, it just wasn't moving. And so your person, or the person, is saying that they moved on to something new. Like they went on. Okay. Give me more on their feelings for Cancer, or about Cancer. And just as I said for Gemini, roles can be reversed if in fact you feel like this is the reverse, like this is how you feel. Check your rising, check your moon, check your Venus, Mars, check all of it. Okay, get a full picture. If you know their shit, check their shit. Get a full picture. Knight of Swords in the reverse, Five of Cups. They're also advising that there would be times where it was like they were missing you, wanting to speak to you, but you would ghost them. And then you would pop up as though, like you never left. I do feel like that caused them some grief. That caused them some of that feeling like this was an immature connection and wanting to stop dealing with you, basically. Give me more for their feelings. Two of Swords in reverse. What about it? They also are acknowledging that the connection with you was not something that, okay, they had a vision in their mind as far as what they wanted. What they're saying is that their connection with you, they stopped ignoring the red flags from what they're saying, because they want stability. They want a relationship. They want, the things that they're trying to manifest when it comes to love. And, that they're saying is something that they weren't getting from the connection. And let me see what else. Why this moon in reverse? I feel like also someone came in during that time of where I guess there was slow or no growth. You have the moon card in the reverse with the Knight of Wands. Somebody else came charging in with a lot of passion, a lot of heat. This was something that this person did not see coming, but it was revealed to them and they had to make a choice. Two of Wands. So I know I went over time with Cancer, but y'all's was a little crazy as well. Okay. Sorry, Cancer and Gemini. Shit. Leo, please. Help me, please. Be better. Okay. All right. Let's get on to, well, actually, hold on. I'm going to pause for a second. Then we'll get on to Leo. Okay. And we are back. Leo. That was an ugly shuffle. Let's try it again. Leo, set the timer. What are their feelings for Leo? It's no secret. They're extremely remorseful. They may have even said that they're remorseful. Ooh. I think somebody took you for granted. I have the High Priestess here, followed by the Six of Wands and the and the Seven of Swords, all in reverse. It is no secret. Like I said, they may have actually told you at some point that they were remorseful or sorry for how they acted. In regards to you, it shows that Six of Wands here, how they're feeling. At one point, they didn't pay you no mind. And I feel like they're remorseful for that. In the past, they felt like they had it. They felt like they had it in the pocket. They felt like they had you wrapped around their finger. You have the Ace of Swords here, where they felt like they had victory over you, but they quickly realized that they lost some shit, that they did not have it like that, that you were over it, Leo. So you have someone here that may have been a little bit sitting in their ego regarding how they handled you in the past, and now sitting in remorse because that victory that they thought they won, they lost. Give me more on how their feelings are towards Leo. Hermit, King of Wands, okay. Eight of Wands. They're wanting to speak with you. They want to come towards you and have, quick communication. I have the King of Wands here with the Eight of Wands. So they do want some sort of progress between the two of you, but I feel like what's happening, or that you're seeing with them, is that they're staying in hermit mode, where they're not actually communicating this to you, possibly. Give me more on this. They want a new start. They want they want a new journey. They want to try again. They want growth. They're remorseful. They're sad. They're sorry for what they did to you. And they want to have the opportunity to grow with you, to plant seeds. They may possibly take a leap of faith towards you with that Fool card at the bottom of the deck. They're hoping that you take a chance, take a risk on them. What else? It's driving them nuts. They feel like it is driving them nuts because they feel like they missed out on this opportunity. This is something to where it's like it stays on their mind on a constant, consistent basis. That's all they can think about, is the fact that they had you and they lost you. They had you and they lost you because of their ego, being too much in the ego, being too much in the point to where they're taking Leo for granted. Leo, maybe you were romantic with them. Maybe you were a big giver. Maybe you're a big giver. And because of that, they thought I got Leo, you know, and this might not have even been something that they did intentionally. That wasn't intentional of what they were doing, but that's where it led to, is instead of, I said this the other day, people think the grass is greener on the other side because the other side is watering the grass while this side doesn't water it. And this person, whoever this person is, it wasn't watering the grass and the grass died. And now they want to try to get fertilizer and try to revive it. I don't know. I kind of feel like, well, that's for a different read. I'm not going to go into how Leo feels. However, this person wants to revive the dead grass because they didn't water it. All right, Virgo. How does this person feel about Virgo? How does this person feel about Virgo? Getting tongue-tied. 6 of Wands. Ooh, so some of y'all might have Virgo, Leo. Some of y'all might have Virgo, Leo in your chart. I just pulled the Sun card. All right. The past. Ooh-wee. This is like a continuation. So some of y'all definitely have Leo, Virgo in your chart. Maybe they have Leo, Virgo in their chart. Maybe you guys are cuspers. But the current feelings here are, they currently are trying not to pay attention to the situation right now, because it just seems like you guys are not able to get out of some sort of cycle that you're continuously in. They do have hope that possibly you guys can start new later, but as of right now, they're trying to turn their back on this. They feel like they've lost like I said, lost the battle here with that 6 of Wands in reverse. So they're trying not to pay too much attention to it, because it just feels like it's a never ending story of whatever bullshit you guys were dealing with. Now, I have the Sun card here in the reverse as well, because they feel like at some point there will be a reunion. There will be some sort of happiness between the two of you. But as of right now, it just seems like you guys are stuck on that merry-go-round and nobody's getting off. When we look at the past energy, in the past, it seems like either someone wasn't showing their true emotions, had ulterior motives in relation to maybe monetary reasons. This is not going to be the same for everybody, but there was something in relation to this person not being very upfront with you about who they were, what they wanted. And I feel like they also didn't really invest in the way that they should have. I have the Queen of Wands here in the reverse and the King of Pentacles in the reverse. So I feel like this is somebody who had a need, and instead of being open and honest with you, they put on a facade with that Queen of Wands there to make it seem as though they were one way, but they were really another way. I feel like also the mask is starting to come down. And that's the reason as to why you guys are in this continuous cycle, is because more than likely Virgo is seeing the bullshit. And now it's like, okay, well, I dug myself into this hole. How do I dig myself back out? Give me more on how this person feels towards Virgo. Give me more on how they feel. Their current feelings for you. Ten of Wands in reverse. You got the Knight of Cups. Why? They're hoping that they can squeak, guys, Lord. They're hoping that they can sweet talk their way out of the situation that they have put on themselves. You have that Knight of Cups here with that 10 of Wands in the reverse. Kind of like finding a way to bring to take off all the burden, take off all the issues, take everything off of the shoulders of this relationship, so that way they can slide back in. But really, I almost feel like it's in a sense, them still trying to, well, number one, they're trying to get you to let your guard down. But number two, it's almost in a sense of like overstepping boundaries again. I don't know. It's something about that I don't too much like. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, the Chariot in the reverse. The real intention for this is not really to grow. I just feel like there's a block that's there, or at least they feel like they're being blocked and not able to try to get things on track with you. That's what I got for you, Virgo. All right, Libra, let's hope you guys are better. Shit, we've had blamers. We've had people taking folks for granted. We've had we had a nice one. All right, looks like a mixture of things today. Let's go on to Libra. All right. Libra, how do they feel about you, Libra? Let's see. Their feelings for Libra. Just pass. Oh, okay. Libra. You have someone that's very much in their head. Let me clarify something here real quick. Ooh. You got someone that does not like to really show emotion. And I feel like once emotions got involved in the situation, that is when the issues were brought up. It's showing the 8 of Swords here with the Magician in the reverse. Very airy energy. So you could be you could be dating. You could be dealing with a Gemini or another fellow air sign. These two are heavy Gemini cards. But you could have Gemini in your chart. But this is someone here, the way that they're feeling right now is like they're trapped. It's like they couldn't find a way to make things work. They couldn't find a way to manipulate the energy in some way, shape, or form in order to keep things as they were. And I'll explain when I say keep things as they were, because you have this 2 of Pentacles here to where they're going back and forth on 2 things. When I clarified what those 2 things were, it's either A, they hold back their emotion, or B, they learn how to fucking have emotion. This is someone that is not usually very emotional person, and yet you make them feel emotional, Libra. And so I feel like they battle with themselves. Like I said, you got this 8 of Swords here where it's like a self-imposed prison. They are self-sabotaging themselves. When I look into the energy from the past, though, I have the 10 of Wands here and I have the 5 of Wands, both in reverse. So at one point, this wasn't a big deal. Well, I'm not going to say it wasn't a big deal, but kind of sort of, yeah. This wasn't as big of a deal as it is now, or at least what they're making it. With that 10 of Wands and that 5 of Wands in the reverse, there was no difficulty. There was no drama. There wasn't something that was weighing the relationship down. And I assume, especially because we have this Page of Cups here, y'all may have just started dating or you just met this person. Either way it goes, this isn't something that I pray to God that this isn't something that you've been in for a long time, because Page of Cups is their emotions is bullshit. This is if that's the case, this is somebody that does not let people in to their emotional part of their life. Give me more about how they feel about Libra. That's a very immature love. That's like, I'm flirting with you. I find you attractive and I'm flirty. There's a little bit of like I like you a little bit. That's not enough. That's not enough to sustain something. That's what you feel when you just start dating someone. All right. What else? 2 of Cups in reverse. Page of Wands in reverse. 4 of Wands in reverse. What did I just say? I literally just said that's not enough. That's not enough to sustain. I feel like this person, the way that you may know who this person is, they may have ghosted you. There's somebody who likes to be around and you talk to them a lot, and then all of a sudden it goes radio silence and you're texting and they're not responding. This is somebody that's like that. Right now, it's like they acknowledge, they know it. They know that things aren't going the way that they need to, the way that they feel is the reason as to why, you know, things couldn't get off the ground and stay off the ground, you know, launched, is because there is no emotional stability within this person. And side note, for some of you, I feel like financially they're not doing as good as they let on. There may be some financial issues that are shaking up their stability there. It's very difficult to try to hunker down with someone, especially if you feel like the financial aspect of it is something that you need to have in order to have the relationship be stable as well. It's very hard for people to like wrap their minds around that. So this could also be another one of the reasons as to why they are not allowing themselves to go any further. All right, Scorpio, what's going on with y'all? Scorpio, how are they feeling about you, Scorpio? How are they feeling about Scorpio? Oof. Okay, what's the past? Explain that real quick. Okay. I don't know if this is a blamer just yet. It might be. So if it is, I'll throw that back onto the screen. You have someone that feels like them walking away after not getting what they wanted was the right thing to do. And it was them loving themselves. So much so that it might be to the ego. We'll look further into that. But I have the Star card in the reverse and I have the 8 of Cups here, where something didn't pan out the way that they intended it to. And in order to save their, save face, respect themselves, they felt the best option was to walk away. Okay. The past energy shows that, and this could be somebody that you have dealt with on multiple times. The past shows 3 of Swords in the reverse with the Ace of Pentacles. So there was an opportunity for healing and building together that someone took. Somebody said, you know what? We've been through XYZ. I'm going to take this opportunity because maybe somebody showed that they changed, or, if it's not somebody that you've already dealt with, maybe you said, you know what? I healed from a previous thing. Here's this opportunity. I want to take advantage of it. So there's something here that's in the past to where they felt like there was an opportunity to build and grow with you. And so they capitalized on it. They capitalized on the opportunity. Now, give me more on how they're feeling towards Scorpio. Death. Shit. They are, this is a little bit of a blamer alert. Okay, let me go ahead and put it up. Give me 2 seconds. They feel like whatever they had with you had to die. They felt like you needed to make changes. And because you weren't, they needed to make changes. And so they took I don't know why I want to say took a vow of silence, because technically that's what they did. They made the choice to no longer speak. I do feel like some of them went within, and I guess this does make sense in relation to that 9 of Cups of taking care of yourself and, doing it out of respect for yourself. But there was a massive transition. I feel like somebody also went through some sort of spiritual awakening or spiritual transition and turned themselves into the high priestess. Maybe they are already high priestess, but I do feel like there has been a vow of, I'm not speaking to this person again. we even couple that up with the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. The Page of Pentacles is, I mean, it is, the pages are communication. So somebody is saying that they're not speaking to you anymore. You also have the Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck in the reverse. That's also, once again, not speaking, because they are blaming you. So they're saying that you created the downfall. Things didn't work out the way that they were. They loved themselves too much to stick around, and they left. Yeah. Why that? They feel also that it wasn't a balanced relationship. They felt like you came across as being cold with the King of Swords, like you weren't in your heart space, while they gave you a lot of attention, paid a lot of attention to you. I don't want to say worship, but what I will say is they put a lot into you. That's what they're saying. Okay. Like I said, blamer. They're blaming you. And I'll say this again. Roles can always be reversed. Look at all of your other signs to get a full picture. Also, it's a general message, so take what resonates. If it doesn't resonate for you, you don't have to be up in the comments talking about you wrong. That ain't what happened, because guess what? This ain't a personal reading. This is general. If you would like a personal reading, they are available. All righty. Sagittarius. Are we still in? Hold on. What's today? 17th. I think we are still in Cap season, ain't we? I'm pretty sure we are. Anyway. All right. Sagittarius. Their feelings towards Sag. They feel like you're playing mind games with them, or like you're making things very complicated for them. Give me a second. Why? I swear these people just blaming the shit out of y'all today, boy. All right. Their feelings. You're making shit complicated. All right. All right. Sorry, Sag. I got a call that interrupted. So let me start back over. Yes, definitely blamer alert. This person is feeling as though all the conflict came from the injustice between the two of you. We have the Justice card here in reverse, the Five of Swords. They also feel like you may have tried to play mind games with them at one time. Like you may have been, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to say, well, kind of sort of manipulative, slightly. Now, like I said, this is blamer alert. So if you're like, no, this is not me, that's them. Okay. But they are blaming you. In the past, the energy from the past, they're saying that they feel like this was very one-sided, a one-sided relationship. They have the Queen of Pentacles here. You have the Six of Pentacles here as well. So they're stating that, you know, they were very kind, they were very caring towards you, and they felt like it was one-sided. Like they gave, but there was not that giving coming back to them. Give me 1 second. I want to verify, or I want to clarify more so than verify, what the Knight of Wands is here. Ace of Swords. They also feel like you were holding back. Like maybe sometimes you would come forward, but then you would pull back again. Knight of Wands, Ace of Swords in the reverse. All right. Enough about what Sag did. Tell me what you feel. How do you feel about them? They love you, but they say that they feel rejected. Ace of Cups here with the Four of Cups. You rejected their love. That's what they're saying. My goodness. Give me more. I don't know why. I know this is a blamer alert, but I almost feel like this is cross watching. This is a cross watcher for some reason. I feel like this is what they did towards you. I'm going to definitely say take this as cross watching because I don't know. I feel a way about this one. Not saying that the others were different. I don't know. There's just something about it that I feel like is very cross watchy. Like that's what they did towards you. They're saying that they want to be single from this. Nine of Pentacles with the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Why this? King of Wands. You know what's interesting? Okay. They also are making it seem as though they never know what to expect with you. They never know when you're going to pop up. Like your behavior with them is very inconsistent. I have the King of Wands in the reverse. Then you have the Hermit in the reverse. You know, so a king that you talk a good game, but then you don't back it up. But then all of a sudden you'll do something that they don't anticipate. It's very, I don't know. It's like every time they think that you are gone, you pop back up. Like I said, take it the other way around. Because I truly feel like this is you, how like I'm pulling on y'all's energy. I know I'm saying this is how they feel, but I literally feel like I'm pulling on their fucking energy. This one is a weird one to me. One more. Ten of Pentacles. They're glad that they released this. It wasn't enough. It felt toxic. Yeah, this all feels toxic. For some of y'all, this is roles are reverse. I know I keep saying it. That one just felt weird. Like I wasn't pulling on Sag's energy. So I would say check all your other signs. Are we still in Capricorn season? We are, aren't we? Yeah, we're still in Cap season. We still got a few more days. Today's the 17th. All right. Happy birthday to the very last Capricorn out there. Happy birthday to the very last Capricorns. All right. How do they feel about Capricorn? How do they feel about Capricorn? How do they feel about Capricorn? They felt like there was always a challenge when trying to connect. They think that you're over them, you're done with it. That Judgment card in the reverse. But they're saying that it was always so very challenging trying to connect with you on a deeper emotional level. In the past, it was kind of the same thing. They're saying Two of Cups with the Ace of Cups in the reverse. Like for some reason, you guys just couldn't get to that. Like you were a couple, but maybe, or like you had some sort of relationship together, but it just seems like the love may have been missing or the deeper connection was missing. Give me more. They're saying because things didn't work out, they went ahead and they healed themselves and trying to move forward with that Chariot there. How do you feel about Capricorn? Yeah, I feel like this is somebody that has that. Yeah. Interesting enough, I heard I hold no ill will. So this may be okay. I'm not going to say blame her on this one. What I am going to say is this person may have felt like you guys attempted, you tried. Even with this, with the Two of Cups and the Ace of Cups, there being that the past emotions. It's almost like saying, you know what, we together tried. We tried to have something. It just didn't work out. I have the Nine of Swords here with the Hanged Man in the reverse. I do feel like this person over time changed their view on how they saw the whole connection and how everything went in general. With you, and now they hold no ill will. Like there's no grudges that this person holds. I feel like it's what is it, water off a duck's back. Like they've somehow have grown because of the connection between the two of you. And so I do see a new chapter happening. That's what they're wanting, a new chapter. Let me see what that new chapter is though. What are you feeling in regards to the new chapter with Capricorn? What are you feeling in regards to the new chapter with Capricorn? Okay. Page of Wands. The Empress in the reverse. Why do I almost feel like for some of you, you may have a child with this person. You don't have to, but it just feels like for some of you, they're not wanting to necessarily create something big with you. You guys might have some sort of ties to where you need to still handle business with each other. And I say that because I have the 10 of Wands here, followed by the Devil, and this is just a side message. So some of you may still need to handle business with this person, and so they just want it to be pretty much cordial. They're not trying to have anything be super duper major with that Empress in the reverse. They want to take a different path than what you guys were doing before. Now for others of you, the new chapter is we're not co-creating together. We're just going on a different path. Pages can also be friends. Like, so maybe they just want to be friends with you instead of being something deep and serious. They feel like the deep and serious causes more of an issue because it brings on additional burdens, responsibilities that they would rather not have. They'd rather be free from it. You have the Devil here in the reverse. That's your card. Give me a little bit more. This almost, okay, I'm not going to say that it's an amicable split, but it's giving that in a sense. Like maybe you guys split and the split wasn't that great, but then like you guys were still able to be cordial to each other afterwards. 7 of Wands, King of Pentacles. Yeah, I mean, ego aside, because you have that 9 of Cups in the reverse. So your ego aside, okay, so what they're thinking in their head is, let's create these boundaries to where the boundaries create more stability. I really do feel like there's some sort of friendship, or there may be a reason as to why you guys can't sever ties completely. But there has to be like some new way of dealing with each other and some new way of placing boundaries in order for that relationship, platonic or not, to thrive. So that's what I got for Capricorn. Y'all's was a little different. Okay, let's go on to Aquarius. So Aquarius. Let's see. Aquarius. How do they feel about you, Aquarius? Hmm. Y'all's is kind of heavy too. There's a major transition that's occurred in the past, but let me talk about what's going on right now. So, they feel like this was a missed opportunity. You or them had to walk away, even though there was a lot of work put into it, a lot of effort, a lot of manifesting. Maybe they manifested you, but in the end, things just didn't work out. Someone walked away. In the past, you have the Hermit in the reverse, you have the Devil in the reverse. I feel like someone went through great strides in order to break free of bad habits. There may have even been some spiritual enlightenment in the past that needed to take place, but there was a huge shift, a huge transition. Give me more. That transition could even be that the relationship had to end. Give me more on how you feel about Aquarius. They're wanting to come back towards you. I will say that, even if, let's just say you were the one who walked away, they're wanting to come back towards you. I have the Knight of Swords here, followed by the Page of Wands. I do feel like they want some communication with that Knight of Swords. You may very well have some come in towards you in relation to how they're feeling about you. If they do reach out, it's going to be very nonchalant. But ultimately, they're going to be hiding their ulterior motives, because there is a deep desire to cling to you, but they're going to try to come across as, I'm just checking on you to see how you're doing. It's been a minute. So you have that Nine of Swords there with that nonchalantness, but in actuality, their real feelings and how they feel is that Queen of Pentacles, where they feel like they need you. All right, give me more. Yeah, they want to come back. You got that Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. How they're feeling is they don't want things to end. They want to come back around to you, but they're not saying anything to get it started. I have the Page of Pentacles here in the reverse with the Empress in the reverse. Like they're not doing that. They're not saying it, but how they're feeling is, yes, I want it to come back. I want a second chance. Judgment here. So you're dealing with somebody that wants a second chance with you. We'll see you feel towards Aquarius. Yeah, they feel like, at some point you guys could start anew with the Sun card in the reverse. They have a lot of hope for that. At some point also, once they open up those lines of communication, like I said, it's going to be very nonchalant. It's not going to be to where they're really telling you what they want. Ultimately, I have the King of Swords here with the Three of Pentacles. They will be very direct in regard to building. Like, I want to build again with you. Just keep that in mind, Aquarius, on how they feel. All right, Pisces. How does this person feel for you? What are their feelings for you? Pisces. What are their feelings for you? Why the okay? Yeah, past energy. All right. You got a little sneaky bugger that's around you. Got a lot of strategy, manipulation, and shit like that. So right now, Pisces, your person is, I'll say this. You guys might not be in communication. You guys might not be having any type of anything going on right now. I have the Page of Swords here and I have the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. So there's no growth. They're holding back. But what I also feel like is that they're watching you. Okay. They're watching every move. They're trying to gather as much information as they possibly can in order to manipulate you into a return. They want to come back to you. They want to return to you. They want the relationship to be back together. In the past, you may have felt like this person was very sneaky, manipulative, because we just talked about that. Sneaky, manipulative, strategic with how they just handled you in general. And so you feel like they may have been too far into their ego, held back information. They may not have even shown up as their authentic self. I do believe that this person has a lot of insecurities when it comes to how they feel about themselves emotionally. And so they may put on, an act to make it seem as though they are one way and they're not. Now, in relation to their feelings for you, give me more on that, please. The Wheel of Fortune, King of Cups, and the Ten of Swords in reverse. They don't want this to end. They want to start a new chapter to where they're more loving. Their emotions are more stable. They're even more expressive emotionally because they don't want it to end between the two of you. Even if you feel like things have ended, they feel like, you know what, we can start this cycle back up. We don't need this to ever end between us. All right. What else do they feel? You got the Knight of Swords here with the King of Pentacles in the reverse and the Seven of Wands. When they initially come towards you, because I do feel like their feelings are they want to rush in, they want to come towards you. You have this Knight of Swords. They got some shit that they want to get off their chest. Ultimately, when they come in, they're not going to be like, their feelings are, I still need to be on guard. I still don't need to give my everything. Like, I don't need to give it all up. I can't put all my effort into it. And so I do feel like they still have issues with, they got issues with intimacy. They have issues with concerning being vulnerable. And so you may still see them hold back their emotions. But ultimately, they do feel very disappointed with their decision on how they acted. I have the Three of Cups here in the reverse, followed by the Lovers and the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Because remember, I said they were fake as fuck. They weren't showing, they were putting on a show, right? They weren't showing who they were, they're putting on a show. So they're disappointed in themselves, which is going to, in their emotions, they want to run and rush towards you, okay? All right. That is what I got out. That is what I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for being here per usual. Please do not forget to like, share, subscribe if you have not already subscribed, if you'd like to. And if you need a personal reading, miatarot.com, right here in the description box below is the link. All right. You guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Take care.